Hello and welcome to Baguette Bound. My name is Juliana and today we're eating patisserie. So we went to our favorite patisserie and we got everything. And it totaled out to about $60. And we bought 22 items. And now we're just gonna explain what they are. So why don't we start with choux? So with choux, I'm talking about éclairs. So we have éclairs, some religious, the snowman. The snowman is religious. And chouquettes. So these two, an éclair and a religious, they're the same thing, just in different, they're just shaped different, but other than that, they're exactly the same thing. And then for chouquettes, there are chouquettes with cream and chouquettes without cream. These are without cream, but they're both awesome. Can I try them now?
Let's eat them.
Okay. Great as always.
So what is it like?
It's a very like airy, very sugary, as you can see from the outside. It's like completely coated in sugar. It's very like a light kind of dessert. It's not like a heavy, like very chocolatey, intense kind of dessert. So I'm only gonna try one of these next two because they're the same thing and they're just shaped differently. They're exactly the same thing though. I mean, they're different flavors, but they're the same thing. This eclair, it's like it's filled with cream and it just has the like very, very sugary outside. Personally, this is my favorite thing from this bake store. Second favorite, I don't know. But yeah, they do really well. They do eclairs really well. But anyways, so yeah, they also éclair in French actually means lightning. So if you randomly hear something, it's like éclair, and you're like, why are you talking about baked goods right now? It's like, no, it means lightning. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Also, with choux, the word choux means cabbage. So technically this is all called cabbage. Cabbage pastry. Love cabbage. This is chouquettes. It's a mini cabbage. Moving on to the next kind of pastry. Okay, so next we have entremet. So we have all these. We have 6 different types of entremet, I think. Yeah, 6. So these 3 are like classic entremets, and so this is a entremet that's both framboise and myrtille, so blueberry and raspberry. This one's speculous and this one's mandarin. And then we have an opera cake, I think. Yeah, it's an opera cake. This one is a 3 chocolats, so 3 chocolates. And this is a dark forest, so forêt noire. So I'll just try them now. So there's 5 layers. There's like a cake layer, and there's a blueberry layer, and there's like a, I think that's another, yeah, more cream. It's like a vanilla cream layer, and there's like another strawberry, and there's like a glaze on top. This one's speculous. There's a lot more layers. This one, I think there's a caramel layer. I don't know what that is. It's not bad, but it's like a jelly in the middle. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's really good. This one's made up of 5 layers, and there's just like a really thick cake at the bottom. That's like a brownie pretty much, with like little crunchy things. And then there's a weird jelly in the middle, which I don't know what it is. I think it's like, it tastes kind of pear-like, maybe? I don't know. Lastly, we have a mandarin one, which only has 4 layers. And there's like just a basic white, there's a basic white cream and then like a nut, yeah, like a hazelnut kind of flavor bottom, and then there's like an orange mandarin jelly, and then the glaze on top, like the rest of them. Okay, this one is like so light and summery. It tastes really good, but it's like these two feel like their whole thing, and then this one's so different because it's just so much lighter. Moving on to opera cake, it's the same thing, but it's all chocolate, and I think, is it coffee or, I don't know if it's coffee or caramel. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. But I think there's only 3 there's only 2 layers. So there's just like this moussey chocolate cream, and then like a base layer. It's strong.
What flavor is it?
Very chocolatey, and the bottom just like a nougaty nut kind of thing. So I was wrong all the way. Wow, that was really strong. It's a very dark chocolate. So if you like really dark chocolate, I would suggest this.
That's the opera. Dark chocolate.
Next up, we have the 3 chocolates cake, and these are similar. Because this one, it's kind of like the opera cake with the base. Let me just show you. the base is like the same thing, but it has a layer of dark chocolate, a layer of milk chocolate, and a layer of white chocolate mousse instead of just all dark chocolate. Man, another strong one. I personally prefer this one to the opera cake because it's not quite as strong, but they're both good. Okay, moving on to my favorite patisserie. This is a Fournil, so a black forest, and I don't know if I can get a cherry. I don't know where they are. Oh, I see one in there, but anyway, so this is like, so there's a layer of chocolate, a layer of like whipped cream, like a really, really light, then another layer of the whipped cream stuff at the bottom, and a thin chocolate cookie. And there's also the thin chocolate cookie in between. And then there are dark, like, black cherries through the whole thing, which make it so good. And it's just so good. 17 out of 10. Perfection. Oh, it's so good. So you can see a little cherry in there. Right there. But yeah. So anyways. So these two here, they're cakes. This one we're not 100% sure it's what gets what. The name on the little cardboard thing, it was gone. So we don't know what it is. I think it's just a raspberry tart. This is a baba rum. It's just like a yeasted cake, and then it has, what was the syrup?
It's just a sugar syrup with rum.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, and there's a rum thing to inject.
See the little rum injector.
I'll try this one first, and then Dad, you can try that one. Just like a layer of cake, and then there's a layer of cream and some raspberries, especially strawberries. Again. It's like a giant cookie.
Like a shortbread cookie on the inside?
No, it's just like this really, it's like a really, really thick kind of shortbread, but not really. I don't know. Yeah, but it's a cookie.
So more crunchy than chewy.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
That's like a 9 out of 10. That's really yummy.
Oh, nice.
Anyways, Dad, you get to now try this thing because
Okay.
I'm not gonna eat rum.
Comes with the
Little spoolie of rum
pipette
thing.
with rum inside. Here, you can have a bite before I put the rum in. What do you think?
Well, I'll let you have your thoughts before I say what I
Okay.
think. I don't want to influence you.
Don't influence the judging.
Yeah. We both need to go wash our hands.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just the texture. It's so grainy.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a yeasted cake, and you can taste that. It's got a nice vanilla flavor, very strong rum flavor. Now that I've injected a huge pipette of rum into it, doing it over, I probably would have put just a little bit of rum in there and tried it again. But the cream's good, the berries are good. Yeah. If you like rum, that's a good one for you. If you don't like rum, that's probably not your thing.
Next up, we have tarts. So we have these 3 tarts. One of them is just a lemon tart. One of them is a apricot, maybe frangipane tart. And the next one is a lemon meringue tart. Yeah, lemon meringue tart. I'm gonna try the lemon tart first, and I don't want to eat a full lemon, so we're just gonna take that off the top. Oh, there's a thing in the bottom. I don't know what it is. It's bright yellow. Like really bright yellow custard. I don't taste the difference. I think it's just like white chocolate. And I put on the bottom so it doesn't seep through.
So it doesn't get the tart crust too wet?
Yeah, so the tart crust stays really crunchy.
Yeah. And is it? Is the tart crust really crunchy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so success then.
Yeah, it's just like a little crunchy nougaty thing. Not nougaty, but just like a little crunchy fouetté thing. It's really sour.
Crunchy pastry.
It's just like a crunchy pastry crust kind of thing. Lemon tarts just aren't my thing. So, I don't know, it's like a 5. It's a really good lemon tart.
Is it tart or sweet?
It's really tart.
Really tart.
It's really, really tart. But yeah, that's a tart citron. Okay, next thing, the mystery item. So we know it's an apricot in the middle, but I don't know if that's frangipane or what. Parce que j'ai pas dit. Ah oui, ça va comme frangipane. There's frangipane in there. It's like just the almond frangipane stuff.
Like an almond flour filling with almond and eggs. Yeah.
I think you would like this one better than I do, Dad.
Yeah.
But it is I didn't expect to like this one as much as I do. It's like a really nice tart and the flavors balance out each other now, but I feel like a cooking judge. Yeah, that's a cool tart. I wasn't expecting, I guess I was, but yeah, the frangipane is...
Is it tasty? Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, great.
Especially with the glaze on top, because like, you know, Frangipan is a little bit savory sometimes, and this one's like, there's not, it's quite savory, but with the apricot, it just tastes really nice. Everything. And
Okay, the last of our 3 tarts. The
lemon meringue pie. Well, not pie, it's a tart.
There's no pies here in France.
No pie. Pie n'existe pas. No existe. Okay, this one you can see it better because I just lifted off the top, but there's the bright yellow thing. It's brighter yellow than the other thing. But yeah, it's like a little extra layer of yellow to help the crispiness of the tart remain crispy. So, as far as I can tell, this tart, the lemon meringue one, and there's the basic lemon one, are the same thing. One of them has meringue, but that's it. Again, good tart. Okay, so, story time. I've never had flan before. So I don't know what this is. It's so jiggly. Like, sorry. This feels like something that was created on accident. Like someone poured custard and cooked it too much, something, into a tart pan. I don't think it's something. I know it's popular. I know if flan's your thing, you probably like it because it's something that you like. It's like just a 1-layer thing, and it's just like a custard with like a baked top. Just like there's like a custard, and then there's like a crust, a pie crust on the bottom.
Thin crust.
Yeah, super duper thin, like paper thin crust with like a layer of cookedness. It's okay.
Okay, and we've got one more dessert item.
Macaron, mon préféré. J'adore. Okay, anyways. So we have a caramel, lemon, chocolate, raspberry, and pistachio macarons. Macaron is just a cookie with it's a cookie.
An almond flour?
It's an almond flour cookie with
And what's in the middle?
just like, so it's like a pastry cream.
Yeah.
Sometimes, well, not pastry cream. It's like just like certain filling cream.
The sweet.
It's just a sweet filling cream. Dad, would you like one?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want pistachio?
I do want pistachio.
I thought so.
Okay, let's try these.
Okay.
So the Keto Good macaron is it has a crispy
has
shell
feet, and it
it's
has
chewy
feet.
on the inside,
It has feet.
and then a yummy
Ow.
cream. Let's see.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mine has a very subtle pistachio flavor, but it's very nutty.
Do you want to switch?
It's good. It doesn't taste like pistachio flavoring. It actually tastes like a nut.
Mine tastes like, I mean, you can actually see the caramel inside, but there's like there's like caramel in the filling that you can see it's mixed in, like it hasn't been mixed in all the way. But the caramel filling is very nice. What's your rating?
Oh, they're good. It has a good crunchy, crispy shell on the outside.
They have
the
nice
cream's
feet.
nice on the inside. The flavor's good, but not overpowering. So well done. An 8?
I say 8.5.
8.5. All right.
So lastly, we have the breakfast pastry. You don't have to have them for breakfast, but what makes a good, actually, Dad, you explain what makes a good croissant better than I do.
Oh no, you know what you're talking about.
So it's just, it
you
should be
looking for?
crispy on the outside, and it's like nice and airy on the inside, and just a nice golden brown finish, and it's so flaky. See how it's just like there's, so I just opened it, and like there's already flakes all over the table from me just like peeling this bit off, and that's a good sign for a good croissant. 10 out of 10. Croissants are great. They're a staple. Very French. Definitely a staple. And you want like it also, to make a good croissant, this bit in the inside should be really, really like light. Like it shouldn't be heavy. It should feel very light and airy. So yeah, the chocolate croissant is just the same thing, different shape with chocolate. I'm not gonna open it, but
What is that called?
chocolatine. But here's the thing. There's a feud in France between chocolatine and pain au chocolat. Where we live, the chocolatine, and it will always be a chocolatine, and anyone who says pain au chocolat, bâti bizarre.
What is pain au chocolat?
Pain au chocolat, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But so chocolatine, it makes sense, its own name. But pain au chocolat, it means bread with chocolate. This isn't bread. Bread is a baguette. This is a croissant. And I mean, I'm not gonna say chocolate croissant. A chocolatine just is better. It's a better name. And why would you call something a bread with chocolate? A bread with chocolate doesn't make sense.
Okay, don't start a fight here.
Sorry.
So these can be really good when they're warm.
Yeah.
because the chocolate's a little melty
Yeah.
on the inside.
Yeah, normally with these, I know it ruins the outside a little bit, but I always stick it in the microwave for like 5 seconds just to let it warm up a bit. Same rating. Well, actually, I like the croissant better, but so like a 9 for this. They're both great, and I love them, and they're great. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, so we've tried all 22, $60 of
This insane amount of patisserie.
patisserie.
And now for
Some
the
overlap.
highest score rankings.
So pick a favorite. What was the best thing that you tried here?
I need a minute of decision. I don't know now. So I'm gonna say my top 3 because I can't decide.
Okay.
So the Fournil is my absolute favorite. I love them. Like if we're talking about like proper like patisserie and everything, I love Fournil. Favorite thing. But then I am obsessed with these eclairs. But part of the reason is because this place that we're getting them from makes the best eclairs in the world. Probably not in the world, but they're really good. And then I don't know, macaron or it's a difficult decision. I don't know. But I think I prefer the macaron because they can come in so many different flavors, and these are just like 1, 2 flavors. But yeah, I love how they're crunchy. So there's my top 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.